Social Security Administration, how can I help you?
Hi, I got a voicemail just a few minutes ago from the Social Security. I didn't really understand what it was saying, but it told me to call back on this number.
Okay, well, thank you for calling, sir. Well, my name is Thomas Corey, and I'm calling you from the Social Security Administration. Well, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine, sir. Well, did you receive any case ID number when you received the call?
I'm not sure. I just heard it say, like, to call back on this number.
Okay, all right. Can you just hold on for a moment so that I can pull up your file and see who called you up? Can you hold on
Yeah.
for a while?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Hello, sir. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Well, sir, like, can I have your name to pull up your file and see who called you up?
Yeah, my first name's Ben.
Your first name is Ben.
Yeah.
B-A-N.
Yeah, B-E-N. And my last name's Chotterson.
Okay. Ben Cheddarson, right?
Yeah.
Just can you hold on for a while, sir, so that I can pull up and give you some detailed information that what is going on under your name?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Bean. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Well, do you have a pen and piece of paper with you to write it down some important information about this call?
Let me pull it up right here. Okay, yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Well, first of all, you can write down my name. My name is Thomas. Thomas Corey.
Thomas. Thomas Corey, okay.
Well, do you know that you have been charged for a drug trafficking and money laundering?
No, I, drug trafficking, you said?
Yes.
No, I
Are
haven't
you
done.
aware?
No, I've never done drugs in my life. I haven't trafficked any drugs.
All right. Well, let me explain you that your social security number has been compromised in the state of Texas. Do you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
That somebody have stolen your social security number and trying to do some fraudulent activities on your name, like drug trafficking and money laundering. And that is the only reason we called you.
So
In order to have.
on the name of under Ben Chotterson, you found that?
Yes.
That's interesting. Well, I had nothing to do with that.
All right. Well, regarding this matter, have you received any letters or anything like that?
No, not yet.
Okay. Well, regarding this matter, let me explain you the whole situation, what is going on, so that
Okay.
you can able to settle this matter. All right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, first of all, let me go ahead and read out the legal charges which are against your name.
Okay.
So, the investigation started when we found an abandoned car. Okay, there was an abandoned car which we found in the state of Texas, which was under your name and your social security number.
Okay.
Inside the car, we have found some blood and drugs residues inside it. Hence, after the investigation, we have found the car was under your name and your social security number. Unfortunately, we have received 8 pounds of cocaine, which was an abusive drug, and some documentation from the financial institution like Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase Bank, and all this entire paperwork has your name on it. $100,000 have been varied from this bank account, locally and internationally, which totally seems suspicious to us.
You
And that is the only reason the Social Security Administration state of Texas has filed a case against you.
you said there
Okay?
was 8 pounds of cocaine and blood found?
Yes, exactly.
Wouldn't the police
So,
have shown up at my door for something like that?
yeah, because when the investigation was going on, at that moment we have found all these things are going on under your name and your social.
Yeah, so wouldn't the police show up at my door for something like that?
No, because these things happened recently, last week on Friday.
Oh,
Okay?
okay.
So, do you have any bank accounts under your name?
Well, yes, I have a bank account under my name. I have a checking
Alright,
and a
so,
saving under that name.
alright, and what is the name of the bank that you are banking with?
I'm with Bank of America.
You have only one bank under your name?
Yeah.
Okay, and you have the checking and as well as saving, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you tell me approximate, like what is the amount that you have in your checking, approximately,
Why do you need to know that?
so that I can update it to the U.S. Marshal
Oh, okay.
about your case
Well, I have about 6,000 in there right now.
in the checking, right?
Yeah.
And what about in the saving?
About 20,000.
Okay. And apart from that, do you have any other bank accounts on your name?
Nope, just those two.
Okay. Well, regarding this matter, we have, as I have already told you, that all these entire things are going on under your name and your social security number. As we are running very short of time, and what you have done was totally against the law of the U.S. Treasury and Drug Enforcement Administration, we
I
have to
didn't do
sign the
that
arrest.
though.
Well, sir, but according to the section 42C out here, I can see that there is an arrest warrant has been signed under your name. Okay,
Well,
and your social security
what can
number.
we do about that? Because I had nothing to do with this. Someone must have stolen my identity or something.
Well, according to the Section 42C 1958 Drug Enforcement Administration Act, you are going to be taken to the prison for the 9 years and the penalty of $89,000. Let us know that do you have any questions regarding this matter?
Well, yeah, clearly that's not right because I didn't do anything.
Well, in this regard, we have also checked your past record and we have found that your banking contains a genuine record and your social have no other complaints in the past. We have a doubt that maybe it's not you but someone else who have access to your personal information is doing these activities. That is the only reason
Well, yeah,
we have.
someone must have access to my information, and they must be using me. They must be like
uh
framing me.
So if you agree to help the Department of Treasury, in this case, then only we can put your case and your warrant on hold, and we also have to find the real culprit who have used your personal information towards these fraudulent activities.
Right.
Okay? So regarding this matter, first of all, I have to update all your information to the DE department so that let's see what they can do for you in order to settle you from this situation. So
Okay.
can you just hold on for a while so that I can update your case file
Yeah.
to them so that according to that the consequences which is under your name they will try to resolve your case.
Okay.
Okay? So just hold on. I'll just try to connect your call to my senior officer. All right?
Okay.
Please be on the line.
Thank you for holding on the line. Your call has been transferred towards the Deputy Commissioner for the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration. This is Agent Jeffrey Tribbiano here. Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello, sir. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Now, I believe I'm having a word with Mr. Bean Chauderson, right?
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Chauderson. Now, before we even proceed ahead with the case, I need you to understand that these lines are being federally recorded and monitored by the U.S. Marshal and the FBI from the state of Texas.
Yeah.
Therefore, whatever statement that you will be giving over this recorded line, it has to be with utmost honesty, and you're not supposed to disconnect the line in between while we are solving this case. Is that clear?
Yeah. I understand.
So are you aware that you're charged for drug trafficking and money laundering, and for that you have a non-bailable warrant out for your arrest?
Yeah, I was just connected to someone else in the Social Security, and he was talking to me about that.
Do you have to say anything about the case? Any suspicious individual whom you could think could have done this illegal activity?
No. I honestly have no idea how anyone could have gotten my information and did this.
So are you trying to say that you're a victim of identity theft and someone else is misusing your personal information?
Yeah, it seems like it.
Okay. Now let me just make you aware, sir, that the crime has already been committed under your social, and we cannot revert back the crime. What's committed has been committed. Therefore, by the next 45 minutes of working time, unfortunately, we will have to compromise your current social security number. Now, if we compromise your current social security number, whatever information which you have under your current social, that will be compromised, and your bank account will be marked on lien. If your bank account gets marked on lien, whatever income which you have in your bank account, that will be forcefully taken away from the government. Now, we do understand that you are a law-abiding citizen, so until the time we are done securing your identity, before we compromise your social and your bank account, we will be giving you the authorization to go towards your bank and withdraw whatever amount of money which you have in your bank account before your bank account gets jeopardized by the U.S. government for investigation of money laundering and drug trafficking, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, this procedure is known as an NPA Act. It's known as a non-prosecution agreement. Under non-prosecution agreement, you will have to follow 3 terms and conditions, all right?
Okay.
So now, the first terms and conditions states that the recording that we are having a conversation right now, this recording will be served inside the courthouse as a proof of your evidence, and until the time you get your new social security number, you will be under the surveillance with the DEA. So while you're under the surveillance with the DEA, you're not supposed to disconnect this line, nor put me on mute nor on hold. You have to take me on speaker for the purpose of recording and monitoring. Are you clear on that?
Yeah, I'm clear on that.
Okay. Now, the second terms and condition relates to the Privacy Act of 1974. Do you know what is the Privacy Act of 1974?
No, I don't.
Okay. Now, a Privacy Act of 1974 is a non-disclosure agreement where you cannot disclose this confidential line and this confidential case to anybody who is not involved with you nor involved with this case. If you ask me the reason, it's because we haven't found out who the real culprit is, and I've been working with the DEA for the past 5 years, and the culprit usually turns out to be close by family members and friends. That is the reason. Until the time you get your new social security number, you're not supposed to disclose this case to anybody. Is that clear?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. Now, the final terms and condition is according to the Anti-Money Laundering Act. According to the Anti-Money Laundering Act, you are not supposed to make any transactions from your checking or your savings account, nor you are allowed to keep any cash amount with you. So, for the next 24 hours of working time, whatever amount of money that you are going to withdraw from your bank, you will be securing it in an electronic federal bond. Do you know what an electronic federal bond is?
No, I don't. What is that?
All right, now an electronic federal bond is provided by the government to secure your income without involving any third party while you're being investigated for drug trafficking and money laundering. All right?
Okay.
All right. Now, the second reason why you're getting your money secured in the electronic federal bond, it's because you will have to get your income recorded by the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network so that we remove the money laundering charges and fix an appointment with the Social Security Administration to provide you with a new Social Security number, all right?
Okay.
So basically, first of all, you need to go towards your bank, withdraw whatever amount of money which you have in your bank account. After that, you will be going to a government facility where you'll be getting the electronic federal bond. So may I know how many minutes will it take you to reach towards the nearest branch for Bank of America?
Well, I thought you said I can't carry any cash on me, so how am I going to withdraw my money?
Like I've said, once you're done withdrawing it, you will have to secure it in the electronic federal bond, and you will not be able to keep the cash amount which you have withdrawn for the next 24 hours of working time. On the other hand, you will not be able to keep any money in your account, because if you do that, once we block your account temporarily, you will lose your money, and even after you're done taking care of this case, you will not get your money back, because that will be taken as a money laundering money. That is the reason you need to go towards your bank, withdraw the cash amount, although you cannot keep any cash amount with you, so you will be securing it in the electronic federal bond, all right?
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How do you sleep at night? What happened? Where'd you go? Can't believe you guys. You just call innocent people who don't know better and you try to convince them that they committed a crime and they're gonna go to prison and all this. Well, that's a shame. You went all silent on me.